I'm coming back at you again with the second part, talking about this coronavirus development. All right, looking at this article, it says panic mode on. Dow plunges 1,000 plus points on mounting fears over coronavirus spreading. And we've been talking about this on this channel for the last week or two, and since it's been developing, and you know, and relating this to the scriptures as well, because I'm here to tell you, if you're a Negro, Latino, or Native American, that you're an Israelite. All right. The Lord's name is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and it's important that we return to the order and to the power of that name. All right. And then honestly really return to the structure of what we have here under the elder apostles at Great Millstone. All right. Which is spiritual order and 100% truth, man. And I can attest to that. All right. Being a disciple, all right, of my elder apostles. All right, and this is First Thessalonians 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, who is them? The world governments." They're saying peace and safety. That's what they always say. And then we were also talking about how this could be a biological weapon, and they're gonna, jerk back and forth the possibilities and see what happens and see how people react. You know, like a false flag event. But I believe they've had quite enough of that, man. One of these times here soon, this is going to be the end. This is going to be, it's just going to take one little thing like this. And let's read this article here, because they say peace and safety. All right, and we got the article. The Dow is plunged 1,000 points apparently. It says U.S. markets continue to plunge on reports of increasing numbers of cases of the coronavirus being identified outside of China. All right, and so there's reports of several places, multiple countries that have infections of this coronavirus outside of China where it apparently originated. All right, and I say apparently, I still believe it's a biological weapon. I don't see why it wouldn't be. The U.S. government and the world government, the central bankers, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, and DuPonts. All right, the elites that truly run the world, and these world governments that we know today. All right, they're behind these governments and these economics. All right, and these military uh, positionings. They're gonna, not only are they gonna fight the Most High when He returns, they're gonna fight who the world calls Jesus. All right, when He returns to reclaim His kingdom, to make the kingdom of heaven on earth again. All right, as it says in the Lord's Prayer. All right, these world governments they're gonna buff up and fight the Most High, and what they call UFO technology. All right, and that's gonna be the Most High's army and military. All right, led by Yahushua Hamashiach. All right, and he is of the appearance of a so-called Negro. All right, and this is, this ties into a lot of things right now, but you know, getting at basically here the end. Where was that with this article? Uh, yeah, man, they're gonna either pull the plug on this, and it may not even be up to them. The Most High could. It's ultimately up to the Most High, is what I'm saying. And here soon, it's just gonna be a wrap. It's just gonna be martial law. It's just gonna be Jacob's trouble. It's just gonna be utter chaos. All right, and it's been said, it's been told by the elder apostles for decades. All right, and that's what it's what's just going to come to be. All right, it says the Dow Jones dropped more than 1,000 points on Monday. Well, the SGP 500 dropped 3.5%, and the Nasdaq index lost as much as 4%. Investors are increasingly worried about the economic impact of the coronavirus outbreak as more countries look measures to curb its spread over the weekend. And so, this shit has people not going out and buying stuff, you know, all these things that are affecting the world or these world governments economies. And then, but then you think of the element of the central banks, and their Georgia Guidestones. and how the elites really don't want the world to be populated the way that it is for their own benefit. All right. This could be the event that they're looking for to try and roll the world economy off into the massive recession that's been lurking over the world. All right, and this has been since the last recession that happened in 2008. This next one that comes will more than likely be the one that the world will never recover from, and ultimately spark World War III, martial law, and then the War of Armageddon. All right, where the world will fight and wage war against the Most High. All right, against Yahweh Shem Yahushai and the elect. All right, that's the other part of the promise that out of the elect and the sincere believers of the Most High. All right, the ones that believe unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, not God, not Jesus Christ, but unto the name directly of the power himself, which is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, governed under him, basically ordained through him to be the elect. They're going to be given powers, man, and they're going to be assisting the chariots and Yahushai in the reclamation of the world as well. All right. And so we're seeing a massive plunge in the stock market right now. This may come back. They've done it before. They've resurrected their market. They've reinflated it before. So we were saying, I'm at work, Salak. So, but they could resurrect the system. They say peace and safety. But here soon, it's just not likely. Mosai said, though it tarry, wait for it, because it's not going to tarry. It's going to come as a thief in the night. Let's get that. A thief in the night. All right. That's how the Messiah is going to sneak back up on the world, on these world governments. And, you better believe he's already there. That's what's got the elites tripping right now. They're watching the Most High in the heavens, and they're seeing the mobilization of the Lord's military on earth and in heaven. And so, they're not, they're freaking out basically, for, and it's going to just progressively get worse. This is going to cause, like it says in the scriptures, how they rounded us up in ancient times in Rome. All right. Us believers of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, under Yahushai when he walked the earth, in ancient times when they murdered him. All right. They're going to do it again. They're going to round us up again because they're going to think that, for whatever reason, if they kill us or if they apprehend us, that it's going to stop prophecy from playing out. But that will not occur. The Most High, like I said, the Most High has a plan, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai, it will be done, man. It will be done. There's no other way around it, And when you see the full circumspect of the scriptures, all right, through the elder apostles of Great Millstone, when you break these words down and you look into some of these historical situations that we've been taught, and then you find you've been lied to, what else have you been lied to about? So what can you really believe at the end of the day, especially when you're talking about formal education in Esau Edom's society and his kingdom, all right, the so-called white man is what I'm talking about. All right. Anyways, but it says 1 Thessalonians 5:2, for you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And so that's my point. And so, could this be another situation with this article here, Panic Mode On, where the Dow plunges 1,000 points? Could this be it? Why not? Could this be the moment, one of the things that leads the world into Armageddon? Could this be one of the things that leads the world into Armageddon? It could very well be. All right, like it says in 1 Thessalonians 5:2, the Lord's gonna, sneak up on the world like a thief in the night. Could happen tomorrow, dude. That would catch me, a little bit slipping, but that would catch anybody slipping a little bit, because unfortunately the world we live in today, you got to kind of, unfortunately, to survive, keep one toe in, you know, and that's keeping a job and remaining somewhat of an appearance in terms of society, so that you know you can fucking have an apartment and a little bit to live on, you know, because that's ultimately what it comes down to. We live on scraps. I know I do, and so I know my brothers and sisters do, you know, and I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about Yasharala. I'm talking about, you know, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and then those of us that are better off, you know, we're better off maybe for our own detriment. That gets scary too, but that's another subject. But anyways, talking about this coronavirus. All right, before I get off topic, um, we know the Lord's coming. All right, let's see. He's gonna come as a thief in the night. Though it tarry, it don't tarry. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. That vision is the kingdom of heaven on earth. All right, and that's the realization of heaven. All right, and that's what people don't understand. They love hell. Our people love hell so much, you know, when heaven is here and they get brought back to the elect. I'm talking about the entirety of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And they're reborn in heaven. They're going to realize how great heaven is. And they're going to be like, wow, well, damn, you know, we thought America was the juice because the devil had us brainwashed and flabbergasted with poisons and idolatries and many multitudes and manifolds of evil. All right. But so for the vision is yet for a appointed time, the vision of the kingdom of heaven on earth, all right, and that's the end of times of this world, all right, and of Esau Edom losing his rulership, and essentially the beginning of rulership of Jacob, all right, and the kingdom of righteousness, the kingdom of eternity. It says, but at the end of it, it shall speak. And what it means by that is like you're gonna know because the Most High will be revealed as who He is, which is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, like the elder apostles have taught the world, you know, again. And then, you know, in prior lives, we've been teaching the same things, man. The elder apostles on down, you know, in this ministry, us faithful, you know, I'm not gonna label myself that. But you know, I'll label the elder apostles that, you know, faithful servants of the Most High, and you know, the brothers that I've been around in my camp, you know, locally, but not myself. But you know, and so that's what it is, man. It'll speak because the world will know that the elder apostles were right. You know, the world will know that the Lord is, even though even though they've treated us like trash and dirt since we fell from rulership last time, you know, that the Lord is of a Negro appearance, a Negroid appearance, so called. And so is who the world calls Jesus Christ. And so when he returns to reclaim his people, his selected election, and the rest of the world is given over to damnation. All right. And what that means is nuclear fire, nuclear destruction, and death by pain. All right. They're gonna realize in their end and their latter end and their final moments what it is. And my friends and my brothers and whoever's watching this video, what it is what we're telling you. All right. What the other apostles have taught me, and in turn I'm telling you. All right. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So what that means is, even though it seems like it ain't coming, it's just gonna blow up. That's what it means. And so, even though Esau Edom's been flip flopping the economy back and forth for the last couple of years, up and down, and playing with it like he has control over it, like he acts like he's the Most High. One of these times, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna have this motherfucker fucking up, you know, to where he can't get his shit back. And excuse my rude speech, but it's been long. You know, it's brothers are ready, man. Brothers have been diligently teaching this truth for decades, man. And you know, like the others say, the elect might already be sealed. Um, all I say to that is Yahweh Ratazaka. Hopefully this video was edifying. Stay on your toes, man. We could be in a martial law situation overnight. Shalom.